Yeah, yeah. I had 200 for lunch. Last night I fucked on a cunt. 24 shows in a month. Looked at that time, it was crunch. Ice, diamonds is crushed. Louis V, but my t-shirt is tough.
What is going on, guys? Tempo Trades. We are doing another vlog today. We are actually doing something crazy. We are going to South Korea. So this is the first part of the vlog. We're gonna be trading. I'm gonna take you around, food, whole bunch of different things. So this is about to be a start of a super long travel day. Let's get into it. Just before we go, here's the trade I took today. We've been messing around with some gold, man. Gold has been pretty good recently. The market's been crazy, so the indices are not as good. All right, guys, I don't know how well you can hear me, but it is about 8 hours later. We are on the flight to Korea. If you could see here, there's the time. Yeah, I couldn't trade today because obviously the travel, but there was a banger setup. If you see it right here, I'll just show you. A lot of my members did end up taking this, so that's very, very good. Yeah, now we just have to wait the rest of the flight out. Honestly, the flight's not like too bad. I think people overreact. You know, you just watch movies, you rest a little bit, and the flight goes by quick. So 15-hour flight, we're halfway done. I'll update you guys. The lights are off in the cabin right now, so I can't really record anyway, so I just went to the bathroom. But yeah, hopefully this goes by pretty soon and we're in Korea. The good news is, like, I'm not tired. I could definitely crank out another 5-6 hours to fix the sleep schedule, because the first time, you remember the first time how jet lagged we were?
Yeah, but we arrived like at night.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine in terms of jet lag this trip, so. All right, now let's see how long it takes to get out of this place. All right, we got the first convenience store haul of the trip. This is the main one. Matt got a glizzy. Thoughts? Matt, how do you think that's gonna turn out? Okay. Got some gummies here. Luis got a free cake sort of deal right here. This is gonna be good. There's no way it's not. Long travel day. So tomorrow's gonna be a lot more of the visiting and sightseeing and going to towers and stuff like that. Today was a lot. Today was like 15, 16 hours of straight traveling. You know, then we got to the crib, we unpacked, went out, got some local food, and tomorrow really begins everything. So we'll see, keep you along for the ride. And yeah, day number one, we out here. It is brick outside. It is so cold. All right, first cool thing, got a little temple sort of thing here.
Yo, they should change it to Temple Trades.
I go berserk. Go out and get it, secure the city, can't sing like the Titanic. Bitch don't want my free bandit.
What do you guys think they were trading back in the day? You think they were using IFEGs? What do you think they were trading? All right, fast forward a little bit. We are getting some food. I actually found an Italian place. If you don't know me, I'm an Italian guy, man, all right? I'm Italian, I've been eating Italian my whole life, so that's my number one. Still gonna try some places, like I tried Korean barbecue last night for the first time, but you know, I saw this Italian place. We gotta see how these Koreans do it. So yeah, we just ordered. I'm waiting for my food. Other than that, we just did a ton of walking today. We've done like 20K steps. We visited the Royal Palace. We walked around a few shopping districts and clothing stuff, and we did a few things like that. So I gotta say though, like 24, 48 hours in, Japan clears. Japan's probably my favorite place that I've ever visited, and I could just tell right away that, you know, Japan is going to be better than this. But you know, you always gotta enjoy and go visit new places. Like that's how you find things, and you experience good and you experience bad. So right now I'd give Korea like a 7.5 if I had to rate it, but we'll see. There's plenty of more days left, and we're going to 2 different cities, so I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, we are going to be trading today in Korea. This is the first day, so we can see right here, we are a little bit away from all-time highs. We just gapped up Sunday open. It is currently 10 in the morning in Korea time, and it is like 8 at night for New York. So in about 13 hours, we'll be trading here. We'll bring you around. I think we're going to some market. And yeah, historically speaking, we did very well while traveling. That 1 week we did in Vegas was absolutely crazy. Nashville, we did really well. So we'll see how this goes.
I've been riding around in rental cars trying to lay low.
All right, guys, we are at a local market right now. This is a huge tourist spot, as you can see behind me. There's like a ton of stalls. Let me show you. You can see a ton of like open stalls. You just come here and eat. This is wild. This is crazy. Definitely something we don't have in Florida. So yeah, we might do some cool things later. Go to this like Seoul Tower. There's a cable car with crazy views. That'd be good for the video. But right now we're just checking out the food. All right, so I've been on a lot of trips with Matt and the boys. This is the worst I've ever seen them rate food. There's been a lot of red ratings. We just had Korean fried chicken, and this is Matt's review here. We got
lower down.
got a 0.9. Listen, I went to an Italian place. I gave it an 8.5. So we're gonna do more Korean barbecue tonight. We're trying to redeem the ratings here. All right, we got a crazy view here. We're like on top of a mountain right now. We're going to Seoul Tower. Yeah, I think we're going up that thing right there. I think it's one of the tallest towers in the world, actually, but definitely the tallest tower in Korea. So I honestly just want to reflect a little bit. Like, it is absolutely crazy that we're here right now.
Rose gold seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause you bad, bad, bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you a new Rari, let you ride it, now you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the door.
All right, this is our last day in Seoul. I would give it, well, we almost died. I'd give it like a 7.5.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'd give it a 7.5. The food overall could have been better. Yesterday was probably the best thing we did with that tower. The views was really nice. Yeah, the market was super cool. It was just cold, and at that point we walked 25,000 steps. So, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. Let me show you the trade that we took last night. All right, guys, here is the trade we took last night. I've been saying gold has been moving way better than NQ. We took this yesterday. You should be able to see it pretty well, but we swept the London highs. I waited for the gap to inverse. We took that for about 17 points, and I was dead tired, man. It was like 2 a.m., 1:30 in the morning over here before I got finished with everything. So yeah, I even forgot to record an outro last night. The daylight savings kind of ruined it in a little bit, because typically I was gonna be done it was gonna be like midnight, but with the daylight savings, the New York session ends now at 1. By the time I post all my stuff and get done with what I need to do, it's 2 a.m. So yeah, I forgot to record that, but we're 1-0 in Korea. Going to a new city today, hopefully tonight as well. We'll update you with that as well. So I just want to reflect a little bit. I'm alone, I'm waiting for an Uber to the station, but this is like how crazy trading is, bro. I am literally across the world. I'm like 5,000 miles away from home. I just traded last night for 90 minutes. I made my money, and now I'm gonna go to another city and just explore with the boys. Like, it's crazy, man. So whatever your motivation is for trading, like, this is my motivation. I get to do whatever I want, when I want, how I want. You know, trading doesn't take up a lot of my time. It makes you good money, and you can go explore your other passions, your other interests. So whether you're doing it for something like travel, whether you're doing it for your family, your kids, like, it's just beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll post some B-roll of the train. We're gonna be on about a 3-hour train ride. Seoul was mainly like the city. We're going to a city now called Busan, which is a little bit more tropical, I hear. It's like on the coastline. So we'll see how they differ, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. If shit was at
All right, we are at a local Korean barbecue place. We had Korean barbecue the first night we were here, but they only had pork. We fixed that. Take a look. So we have a whole assortment of meats here. We'll see how this comes out, but we asked the guys if they see Americans a lot, and they said no. So like, we're in a super local, authentic place, it seems like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Busan, Korea, and we are actually in a trade right now. Let me show you. So here is the trade right here. As you can see, we are currently in a gold long, and we will see how that plays out. I'm taking this pre-market. But yeah, this is, I think, day 3 of the Korea trip. I just want to say, dude, I would not be trading right now if it wasn't for the Discord. I'm doing this for you guys, honestly, you know. Right now I have to trade at like, what is it? Yeah, it's 11:30 till 1 a.m. And if I was just trading alone and not doing a Discord, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm taking these 2 weeks off. But right now a lot of people rely on me. They expect me to be in those streams. You know, they're paying for the education, so I get it. And I'm doing this for you guys because I love you guys. But we're gonna do a little trading here. Today was pretty calm. We pretty much just traveled for most of the day. We got here at like 4 or 5 p.m. We rested a little bit. We went out to Korean barbecue and now we're here. So kind of a travel day. Tomorrow will be the real Busan day. So we'll bring you along for that. But yeah, let's trade and I'll be back later. All right, guys, it is currently the next morning. Unfortunately, we were red yesterday. So for the trip, 1 green day, 1 red day. They kind of just cancel each other out. I'm break even on the week. We have 3 days left, so we'll see how that goes. Here is the setup. I did want to show you guys. This is my travel setup. So I have my main laptop. I have 2 extenders right here that I got off Amazon. We have our mouse here, which is in the case. I bought this $30 headset on Amazon because I didn't want to lug my huge professional mic from home. And my stream was telling me the quality was better on this. So, I mean, that's like a life hack if you're traveling and using a headset. Other than that, I mean, not really too crazy. This just allows me to have 3 monitors like I do back at home. My home setup's definitely better, but this will get the job done for 2 weeks. And the last thing I do want to say is like 2-3 years ago, being red on a day like today or even a trip like today would really upset me and it would linger. And you know, now at this point, I just really don't care. I show up every day, I execute my edge. Whether you win or lose day to day, it doesn't really matter. I know that I'm gonna be green long term, month over month. So that's kind of just how the game goes, man. That's kind of how the game goes. You'll see how the rest of this week plays out. So maybe we'll just end the week green and today it doesn't even matter. But yeah, we're gonna go explore Busan. We'll take you along. Let's get it. Guys, we traveled all the way to the coastline of Busan. We are at one of their beaches here, and look how crazy this brunch spot is. It's like a vibe up here, man. Bunch of chairs, couches, and just this beautiful view, dude. Really, really loving it here, dude. Look at that. We are at the southernmost part of Busan right now. It's some sort of skywalk. Look at this view, man. Also, look underneath us. Look underneath us. It's just straight down. It's like a glass floor. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I don't know the name of this place, but this is one of the most prominent temples in Korea. We're just at like the top of a random mountain here. Look at this. At this point, your boy Tempo is just exploring the map. We're just filling up the map like in a video game. We got trading in about, let's see, 8 hours? So we're just doing a bunch of scenic stuff today. Look at this view. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to trade once again. It is currently 11 p.m. at night. Here is a photo of the setup, all right? I will say, I was talking about this with the stream before I left. I've traded in a lot of different time zones, and I think New York time zone is still the best to trade, 9:30 to 11 a.m. It doesn't affect your day. I think it's the best. Right, okay, right now I have zero motivation to trade. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm only doing this for the Discord because I love you guys and I want to help you guys catch good trades. If I was by myself with no Discord, we'd just be taking these 2 weeks off because it is 11 p.m. at night and I'm just trying to get my ass to bed. I've also traded in Europe time zone, which is pretty mid as well in my opinion, just because it's smack in the middle of the day. Like it's 2-3 o'clock it starts at, so it kind of interrupts your whole day. I've traded Pacific time zone, which I think is the worst. Pacific time zone is literally the worst time zone to trade because that starts at 6 a.m. So I mean, that's self-explanatory. So yeah, I think New York time zone's the best time zone to trade in the world. Doesn't affect your day. You could still wake up and get a lot of sleep, and your whole day, your whole trading day is taken care of by noon if everything goes well. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but we're checking in. Okay, guys, it is, I don't even know, like 2 a.m. We are done trading. Uneventful day, break even, just an uneventful week, to be honest. Monday was a winning day, Tuesday was a losing day, Wednesday was a break even day. We're pretty much just even on the week, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, you know, my main priority is to enjoy myself. I've worked so hard this year. We've built a great community. I've doubled my prop firm payouts from 2024. So like, I'm kind of just free balling these last 2 months. Whatever happens this year is a huge win in all aspects of my life. So, and that's thanks to you guys. That's thanks to trading and, you know, the work I put in. So other than that, I mean, I just want to say the government shutdown absolutely sucks. This is officially the largest or longest government shutdown of all time, because they had one in 2018 that lasted 35 days. We have now exceeded that. And if you're wondering, Tempo, why the hell does a government shutdown matter? Well, we trade based on volatility, right? And news. When you have news, that injects volatility into the market. It creates movement, it creates liquidity. Because of this government shutdown, 80 to 90% of the news that usually comes out is not coming out, or if it does come out, it's just heavily impacted. And a lot of ICT people even claim that, you know, the algo is messed up because of it. So that's just something to know. We are in historic times right now, the longest government shutdown in history, but it's 2 a.m. I am going to shower and head to bed. Tomorrow we are going to Jeju, which I've talked to a couple locals who spoke English. They said it's their favorite part of Korea. So, you know, we did Seoul, we did Busan. Now it's time for Jeju.